I think that we have a lot of work that still needs to be done in our churches, in our church communities. You know, with 1 in 3 women having abortions, it's naive for us to think that there is not post-abortive men and women in every single church congregation across the country. And so this is something that we need to be talking about, not just once a year in January during Sanctity of Human Life Month, but this is something that needs to be a continuous witness and a continuous outreach in our church community. You know, we have groups in our churches for everything else. You know, we've got grief groups and divorce groups and how to stop smoking groups and alcoholic groups and all these things, but yet we stop short when it comes to talking about abortion. But it is so pervasive. It is sometimes more pervasive than all of the other groups that we want to form and all of the other things that we want to talk about in our church communities. But yet it tends to be even more devastating because these people are taking the life of their own child. Some pastors, I hear them tell me, well, I don't want to make anybody feel uncomfortable in my church congregation, but you know, let me tell you something. Their silence is deafening. It is really deafening. It's telling people one of two things. Either one, well, you know, abortion's not technically in the Bible. The word abortion is in the Bible, so it's really not that big of a deal, and that's why we don't talk about it. Or it's probably telling them this, that the sin of abortion is too great to bring to God. And it's too big for us to talk about in this community of believers. And it's too big for God to forgive. And we know that's not true. We need to be encouraging and empowering our clergy to talk about this from the pulpit. You know, if the pulpit is not the appropriate place to talk about this, then I don't know where the appropriate place is.